Now let's talk about Billy Monger. 7 years ago, he was pursuing his dream of becoming a Formula One driver when he lost both his legs in a high-speed crash. He was just 17 at the time, but he refused to let that hold him back. He returned to the cockpit as a double amputee and has since become a respected F1 TV pundit. You may also recognise him from the hit show Celebrity Race Across the World. There he is. And more recently, he beat the world record for a double amputee in the Ironman World Championships in Hawaii. Quite a life. And in a few days, you'll also get to see his latest venture in Strictly Come Dancing's Christmas special. Earlier, I caught up with Billy and his dance partner, Nadia Bishkova. But first, here's a sneak preview of their Christmas Day dance. Lovely to see you both. Thank you very much for coming in. Now, Billy, is it true that you found out about the fact that you were doing Strictly just a week before you went and broke the world record in the Ironman Championships in Hawaii?
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, they dropped that news onto me a week before that, they were keen for me to do the Strictly Christmas special. And at that point, I had this Ironman to take on. Didn't know how my body was going to feel afterwards. So it was kind of, took a couple of days after to assess how I was feeling. But eventually, I was just completely convinced by my support network, who are all massive Strictly fans.
So you couldn't say no then?
I couldn't say no, but actually I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was such a cool experience.
Nadia, I know that you do your research on your partners,
yes,
whenever you get one. So what did you know about Billy beforehand? Superstar, TV presenter, racing driver, done a bit of everything. And what was he like when you got him in the rehearsal room?
Well, all what you mentioned, but I think what really caught my eye is how inspirational Billy is for so many people, and just knowing his story is incredible. So I remember that the first time when we said we're gonna, obviously there was not much time because you had your recovery after Ironman, so we had a really short period. But with the with your prosthetics, I need to know what I can choreograph, because on the show we never had anyone who's double amputee, and we were about to do a lovely dance, and I go, okay, I need to know what I'm working with. And we had that first try. I was like, okay, let's try this and that. And there was not even once Billy said, ooh, no, let's not do that. He's like, okay, let's see. Oh, I think this will easier. To the left to turn is easier. And then we kind of worked it out together, and the start was so lovely, and then it just got better and better every day.
And I think that's probably part of your character, isn't it? Because anyone who knows you knows since you had the accident back in 2017, you've had various challenges, but you take them all on and you face them, as you can, don't you?
Yeah, normally when I commit to something, I want to give it my all. And as much as, like I say, at first there was a little bit of hesitation of Strictly so far out of my comfort zone, once I got in the dance studio, once I met Nadia, once we started doing the moves, I wanted to do as much as I possibly could and just throw myself into the whole experience that Strictly is, because it's not just the dance. There's everything else that goes around it. There's incredible people that work on the show that you meet along the way, the other contestants, and yeah, the whole experience. I wanted to come out of the other side of it being I just loved everything about that, and that's what I've got, really.
And on this Christmas special, you got you, there's Josh Widdicombe, there's Tace, Vogue Williams, Harry Akina, Zarite, and Tamsin Outhwaite. Now, I need to ask you, be honest, but I don't know who's going to answer this. How nervous were you for the dance? And I can see Nadia's face. Do you want to explain how nervous Billy was?
Yeah, go on, Nadia.
Well, it was actually very incredible to watch you, Billy. At rehearsals, he was so confident and relaxed. That doesn't happen often when we come in the day before and you have the studio run when you do the first time on the studio floor. And Billy was absolutely okay. The first run, went brilliantly. Second, I was like, okay, amazing. And then band call, the same. Music a bit different, you probably remember. So it sounds a touch different. Just so confident, so relaxed. And then the actual moment after the dress run, the actual show.
Already. I wasn't laughing when it was happening.
No.
Did you I was serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Serious? I couldn't connect. You need that connection with yours. Are you present? Are you here? We started our dance sitting around the table playing cards, and I could see Billy was not there, and I was trying to make it okay. Let's break.
All I could see.
Billy, come back.
All I could see was the red light on the camera and live. It's happening, and I think a little bit panicked.
watching back our videos of rehearsals and seeing how incredible you are with your balance and with turning me and being there for me and dancing with me. It's so special, and how much you trusted me to let me do it with you. It was really special, very magical.